everybody, Ryan here with Ryan's Remodeling again. We're looking at a shower installation today. What we have here is a very large shower pan. Previously we had a bathroom that was quite small. It was awkward. There just wasn't a lot of space in here. And believe it or not, there used to be a tub where I'm standing now. As you can see now, we reoriented everything and we really challenged our plumbers, to say the least. But the stool is over here now. The toilet will be here at finish. And then what you have over here is a very large shower space. So when this is finished, there's going to be tile on the walls with a nice piece of glass all the way to the ceiling here. And so you'll just have a true walk-in shower. You'll come in and you'll have the shower fixtures on this side, glass here, about a 25-inch opening or so right here, 26, whatever the glass is decided on there. So really contemporary looking shower when we're done. We're going to have these very tall tiles installed on the walls. They'll go in a vertical fashion like this. They're a little bigger than a lot of people use because they're quite challenging to put in, but they're really, it's going to just be sharp when we're done. This is going to be great. So we're going to have these laid in a true squared off pattern with each other, not a subway pattern at all, and it'll go vertically. So that's going to look really neat. What I wanted to show you guys today is some of the challenges you can run into when you're installing shower pans in a larger environment. This pan, I should mention, is something called Onyx. Onyx is a company right out of Bellevue, Kansas that makes a proprietary material that they have patented. It's a non-porous material that is guaranteed never chip or fade or otherwise discolor or in any way, shape, or form at all really disform and break down. Solid company with a great warranty. So I like the product and I show it to a lot of my customers. And when you have a custom space like this, custom size, usually your only other option for custom size shower pans is concrete, and you have to pour the pan. There are times that's appropriate, but this here, being on the upper level of the house, I'm just not a fan of a concrete product because it can fail, and when it does, the kitchen's right below us, and you'll end up with water in the kitchen, seeping through the ceiling and things of that nature. So if you're on an upper level of a house, an Onyx pan is something you should really consider. So that's what we have here. It is almost 7 feet long in this space. You'll notice we have a window as well. So what we did is we removed the double hung window, and if you don't know what I mean by that, a double hung window is when you have two parts like this that move up and down with each other. So that's a double hung window. What we did is we took the double hung window out, and we just put a picture window in, which is the terminology for a window that doesn't open. It's literally a picture window. So what we're going to do here upon finish, after this is tiled, we're going to have some jamb extensions created, a return in here of a similar Onyx material that is non-porous and can get wet as needed, and it'll give it a nice clean finished look. But what I wanted to really show everybody today, which really goes back to a lot of the things we discussed at our workshop about remodeling challenges and what you have to be aware of when you have difficult installations of this nature, being that this is almost 7 feet, and it's a really heavy pan. It's really challenging for the plumbers to kind of come up with the right location for everything. And what we had here is a little bit of a mistake. I'm not trying to call my plumbers out, and I'm not trying to make anybody look bad. So if my plumbers are watching, I apologize, but I have to show this to my watchers, my viewers, so they can get educated on what can happen in the scope of a project. So the manufacturer will create this shower pan with about a 1/2 inch on each side, sometimes 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch. To spec, to what your space is. So the pan was made correctly. It was set a little too far to the right. So what ended up happening is what's called the tile flange. If you look down here, there's a flange on the edge of every shower pan that goes up and just kind of lives under your Durarock, your wallboard here. And that's how it's supposed to look. A little bit of space out this way would be appropriate, but you see it's right up against this 2x4 here, okay? If you can see that in there. Now over here, they left us a full inch between the actual stud work and the pan. That's not really what we want, because once we had the 1/2 inch Durarock put on the wall in preparation for tile, we still had another 1/2 inch to make up here to the tile flange. That makes the tile installation next to impossible. You can't really take and float out mortar, and especially not with a 3-foot long tile. Okay, that's not going to happen. So we didn't really have a choice here. There's only one way to fix that. And so what you do is you take the wall that you have that gap in, and you do what's affectionately referred to as double rocking. So we doubled up on the wallboard. So if you look over here next to the window, you got kind of a cross-section view of it. So here's your framing that your window lives in. Here's the framing of the wall and everything. And then you've got sheet one. Now normally that's the only one you'd see, but here you are, double rocked up. So we're ready to go now. So if you look straight down along this board here, this wall board, you'll see that there is no reveal whatsoever to the tile flange. So the tile itself, I'll grab this again here. I'll just show you guys. Now the tile, when properly installed, is going to sit on the wall board and rest down here with a little gap for grout and sealant. Okay, so that's how it ought to look. What you don't want to do is be above the tile flange. If you're above the tile flange because it's sticking out, you're doing it wrong. Okay. That's not going to be good for you. Long term, you're going to end up with water where water doesn't belong. So you need to create that that proper spacing, that proper setup there to move forward. Otherwise, you're going to have problems down the road. So now we're ready to go. So what we're going to end up doing, customers asked us to go ahead and take the tile all the way through the shower here, and then along this wall. So that'll look really clean when we're done. We're just going to put some jam extensions on the window, standard millwork. Same here, extensions of a non-porous material. This won't get any millwork, it'll just get tile. It's gonna look really cool when we're done. So what we'll do is we'll check back in with you when we're all finished and the fixtures are on, and probably show you the glass and everything when the room is complete. So look forward to that. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.